Hey guys, it's Holy Taboo, and finally I'm going to do September the 14th patch notes. Just for your information, I've now got my computer back, so I can actually do this without doing a little video on my phone to tell you why I haven't done it. But anyway, a little bit out of date, but still, I want to do them because I want to keep on top of these for the future. So let's have a look, go straight in. As everyone probably knows, the sorceresses got their awakenings. I know I've been attacked by one, and yeah, I got killed pretty quick. So I think Sork's having quite a good time with that now, and on the same level as warriors with some massive damage they're putting out. There's been a world boss come out, which is the Ancient Kutum. Now the Ancient Kutum is a world boss, and he spawns inside this big stone chamber. We don't need to go into that. But actually the weapon box that it drops is quite interesting. It's an AP DP weapon, and I think it has ignore resistance on, so it sounds like it's going to be a really good PvP weapon, especially for melee classes. I can imagine if you've got grabs, to have this ignore exist is going to be absolutely great. Now we have the other part, which is the hunting calic has been added. Now I know if you've been going down to that dungeon that came out, you could be getting some of these shards which you use to make the earrings. Well, from hunting you now get the other part, so we're going to see a lot of these earrings popping up. Now I have to admit I was a little bit disappointed when I first saw them, because I did think the earrings were supposed to be 7 AP base, but actually they're 5 AP, but then again they do have health and mana on. So I guess that's not too bad, but still. And on the site they have a little guide, but we know we don't have to go into that. Now let's look, an event, the World Beer Festival. Now this is pretty cool, I'll give you that. Now the first thing that I noticed is if you go to the loyalty shop, what you can do, you can buy for 1 loyalty 5 beer. Now there's actually 2 lots of beers you can buy, and you can get both. The first gives you 20% XP and 20% skill point XP for 20 minutes on a 20-minute cooldown. So that's quite nice. You get 5 of them, so that's 100 minutes worth of grind buff. And the other one is a beer that you can use. I think it's still on a 20-minute cooldown, but when you use it, you get 20 energy. Now that's pretty cool. So if you're just trying to get your node up, that is a really cool way to get that in. So there you go, keep doing that. Now the other thing, we have some new events that's come out, the Adventurer support. I'll pop back into that a bit later, but basically you just have to keep logging on. If you're new to the game, you get some additional rewards which are quite nice. But if you're, say, old, you do it like the last one. You log on every day and you get some cool stuff. Now the big interesting part about that is if you go every day and you get the final add-on, you're going to get some boss armor, some free boss armor. I know everyone's celebrating about that. Typically I got my last piece of boss armor off the shop the other day, so it won't be so good for me, but I can imagine there's going to be a lot of sad people when everyone gets red nose. But hey, fingers crossed. Let's have a look. So let's have a look at other things. Pure Blackstone has been added. I've not seen this yet, but let's have a look. An item that's consumable, very powerful, force it to flash, rarely obtained through the entire world. I've not seen any yet, but we can have a look. We've spoke about the event beer, fairly nice. Mount change icon, 100 loyalties, you know, very nice. And the event, to be fair, this is very cool if you don't have a big inventory. The event inventory expansion coupon, the 4+4, has been added to the pearl shop, so you now get +8 inventory for 450 pearls. That's not too bad if you really need to. But hey, now this next bit I thought was really interesting, and I do know why they've done this. They say the following items have had their registration price adjusted. Blackstone armors, Blackstone weapons, hard black crystal shard, sharp black crystal shard, concentrated magical Blackstone armor, concentrated magical Blackstone weapon. Wow, I mean that is that's a mouthful. But yes, they finally changed the price on these. The reason why, I don't know if many of you have seen that, but the price of armor and weapons recently has tumbled dramatically. Now the reason why is because these were so cheap. The algorithm which they used to say, okay, this level 15 weapon is worth, say for instance this, because you have to burn through X hundred stones, for instance, was all deflated because of the price of these stones. Now that's because I had that Blackstone event on for so long, so I'm happy that they finally put the price back up on them, and it's nice to see these selling for 250k again, rather than, I think they're going nearly as low as 100k. I know I bought quite a few beforehand, but still, so that was interesting. Right, Pearl Shop update, let's have a look. Wow, okay, lots and lots of new costumes. Now this is an interesting one here. The Sorceress. Obviously, I'm not going to say what the Sorceress looks like. She was at the top, but a very interesting outfit. We'll say it's very anime. But the scythe looks cool. To be fair, the scythe does look cool. And so they've brought out a lot of new outfits. Now, I've stopped here because I did see this in game. This Artisan Memory on the Pearl Shop for 50 pearls. This does upset me slightly. Obviously, you could get Artisan Memory off the loyalty store. It got reduced to 400 loyalties, which I thought was a really good price, which was 4 days worth of logging on, and you could use it to basically increase your, say, your durability of your weapon if you're using either an, let's say Artisan Memory, Memory Fragment or another Laverto. Now, I say Laverto because it was a really nice way for getting stacks or going for tech. It's a really cheap way to get it up. But now they've added this, I have to admit, this does feel very pay to win. Because ultimately, if you have, say for instance, we'll say 33 memory fragments, and you use 33 Artisan Memories, that is one whole from 0 to 100 increase of your weapon's durability. That is massive. Now, the other problem with this is it almost gives a sort of a really high price. 50 pearls now equals, say for instance, 750,000, because that's how much your memory fragment is. Now, this is the big thing. I don't really want to go on about this too much more, because obviously I've recently put a video out on the evolution of pay to win. I do suggest people go to watch that, because it is interesting, but this to me feels like a very bold move by Cacao, and I can imagine it's paying off for them. But I really hope there's not much more of this that comes in, because it really will devalue stuff. I know that when you've got your armor up sort of the old way or weapons up the normal way, people seeing this, it's going to feel painful. Anyway, the rest of it, you know, lots of, okay, the single piece here. So lots of stuff to go in, some new household stuff and a new cat. Very nice, very cool. Let's have a look then. Mechanic changes. The Scarlet Sand Chamber known has been added. I have no idea where that is. I really need to do this next line of quests, so I'll do that at some point. Node Manager Deslam has been added near the Scarlet Sand Chamber. Okay, that makes sense. And beer drinking animation. Oh yeah, this is hilarious. So if you are going to use this beer, you know, this new event item, when you drink it, your character actually does drink it, and then I believe because you drink it so quick, your character basically looks like it's what's a nice way, retching. So that's quite funny, but it's also very annoying if you're going to try and use it midway through farming. Make sure you don't have big mobs attacking you, because you might just find yourself dead. So don't do that. Top tip there. Monster changes, we've said the world boss has been added, so that's pretty straightforward, nothing too special there. Quest changes, let's have a look. Knowledge has been added, okay, I'm not so bothered about that. Knowledge of the new boss, of course. Knowledge of the Scarlet Sand Chamber, yes. I think most of this is pretty obvious. This is all the new stuff. And new event quest, World Beer Fest. Oh, I haven't done this quest, fantastic. So you can accept a quest by talking to Artemo Fiesa. Lovely. Well, I'll go try and do that afterwards. Interface changes, okay, some class skill descriptions and tainted artisan load chops. Yeah, you know, here it is about the Artisan Memory. It's an interesting one, but still. Anyway, so a very quick overview there, and like I said, there's going to be a bit of backlash. We'll say there has been backlash already, especially regarding this Artisan Memory thing for the Pearl items. That might be a mistake, but anyway, just for the sake of it, let's have a quick look at the Adventurous support very quickly. Now there's two bits. Now I actually logged on to one of the other servers just to test this, to see how it looks like. So basically, if you're brand new to the game, and I think it says here somewhere, if you've had a playtime of less than 24 hours on your server, so really if you've just started to play. So if you're thinking about playing, now is a really good time to get some good bonuses. But you can get some basically weapon and outfit box for 7 days. That's not so great. I mean, it's nice. It'll give you the little bonus and it'll let you feel like it. And Merv's palette, which just means you can change your dye. Now it starts getting better here, very good. So day 2, you get a value pack for 7 days, really nice. Inventory expansion coupon, always good. And Jared's support box. Now for people who are watching this who might be new and looking at it, the Jared's basically support box will have some of your accessories in like earrings, rings, belts. And they're pretty nice, to be fair, for a starting item. In fact, they're very strong, and they have a good set piece, so definitely worth doing. Day 3 was really nice. You get horse emblems, so basically you can get a horse. Again, some horse gear on day 3 as well. That will help you level up your horse and get some new skills. You get another support box. I don't know if support box 2 or support box 3 here gives you better items. I'm guessing not. I never opened mine, I'm not going to lie. Day 4, inventory expansion. Now this is really cool, especially if you're just starting. The Blessing of Kalamaslav, or however it's pronounced, basically gives you bonus energy regen and better drops. So they're really cool. So pop that when you're going to do a grind. Another Jarrett support box. Day 5, it's really getting good here, I promise you. Basically, the 7-day combat book is amazing. It will give you 50% extra leveling. So this is worth a lot for you. Blackstone weapon, Blackstone armor, okay, nice. Day 6, you basically get some fisher's clothes. Basically what they're trying to do is get you to use some of their items from the cash store, but still it's nice. Triple float rod is nice, and the fishing license, that's really cool. Most people probably would want to sell this at the start. I'd suggest that you keep it because you're always going to need a boat at some point. Very nice. And day 7, this was interesting, 100G ingot. Wow, you know, a nice bit of money for getting into the game there for day 7. Value pack again, another sealed combat book, another blessing, another Mer's palette. No, not the biggest thing, but it's really pretty cool. Now, the Returning Explorer is something similar. We won't necessarily go into that because, again, this is to people who have not logged into the game for over 30 days, but it's something similar. You get the idea. Enhancement help kits. So it's going to have some armor stones in for you. The Armstrong skill guide basically will help you change your skills. Now this is where it gets interesting. Another sign-in event, and I do love these because it does make you just log in. Now my first thought when I saw this was, okay, there's a lot of cool items. You got your weapon pouches, which are nice. Your arm pouches, great. Memory fragments, really good. I mean, I suppose when you see 3 there now, if you want to put pearls into it, each one of them is 9 for your weapon, but you know, we won't go into that. That'll just make people salty. A tier 5 horse coupon, and it is female. This is something that you definitely need to take into consideration. This is worth a lot because it's female, so you can sell this or you can breed it. I do like the idea that you can get employment contracts, but after using one, I did get some pretty bad luck with mine, rolling random workers at random locations. But on day 25, you will get an artisan worker. Knowing my luck, I'll get an artisan, probably what don't I want? I don't want an artisan giant, and it'll probably be somewhere where I don't want it, like, where's somewhere I don't want it? Euphoria, that'll be where it is. No thanks. The glasses box is really nice. If you don't have glasses on your character, it helps you get better knowledge. And 12, 19, 26, basically the golden artifact. So each one of these is worth 5 million, nice. Inventory expansion +2. Another lost penguin. I hope that's similar to one we've already got. It's annoying me to have a tier 1 pet. But if it is, that penguin will basically increase your AFK fishing speed. But I probably need to check to see if they will stack. Now that would be interesting, but it's something else someone else do. Underwear, again, will help you get some better knowledge when you fight things. 100G ingot, that's really nice. It's really going to help some people out. Mer's palette, shop bundle, you get the idea. Now let's get down here. 29 and 30, this is where it is. 7 days value pack, always nice, always fun. But the best bit here is the boss gear. Now, it's got hesitating, and I do believe that's still the hardest item to get. I might be wrong. Then Muskin shoes, then Bergs, then Gias, then Red Nose. Now, of course, people get them in different order, but that's how I found it. So if you don't have some boss gear, you're going to get it coming. And don't forget, if you don't know what to do with your boss gear, have a look at the videos where I said about the awakening weapons. They're going to feel the same. It's these memory fragments that you want to be saving. And we said about the beer. Here you go. Yeah, 20 energy. It's on a 30-minute cooldown. That's not too bad. And, okay, the duration is 30 and 30. I swear it was 20, but I can check that. So anyway, they're the patch notes. I'm very sorry that they're late, but still, better late than never. Now I'm back in the UK, I have a setup. In fact, we're going to be moving house again in a month, but I'm hoping I can keep this setup till then anyway. So content should still start to come. Now, just for a bit of a teaser for everyone, I've actually parked my Ranger for a bit. I've just got to level 59. What's it? Just I had that a little while now. And rather than push to 60, which would be horrible, I've gone back to the Tamer. So I'm hoping that people are going to like that because I've got so many requests to go back to the Tamer. So I've just picked that back up. It feels really fun. Now, I have to admit, I do feel under-leveled, but it does feel fun. And I will say there's going to be another podcast coming soon. We have a little bit of drama, which is always fun. So for the people that are listening that like drama and realise that none of my videos have drama in, the next one will have a little bit of drama for fun. Anyway, thank you very much for watching and listening. Take care, guys. See you soon. Bye.